The funny thing is, we're drinking wet bean. First order of business on this coffee shop, don't. If you want to get a 5-star review from us, you can't start by doing this to me. You don't leave off around 2 ounces. Yeah, bad start. Joplin Avenue. I'm sick of coffee shops doing it to me, and if you keep doing it, I'm gonna keep digging every review that does this. It's over. Would they do this to Kyrie? Do you think they do it as a courtesy?
I don't think they would fill it up for a businessman.
So you probably saw my pink shirt and was like, oh, if this guy spills it on that, it's over for him. It's over for him.
I ordered a black coffee. There's an Ethiopian blend and a house blend.
Well, first off, we are at Joplin Avenue, as my grandpa would say, the Joplin Coffee House. Is this the most cornerstone Joplin coffee shop? Is that fair to say? I think it is.
Yeah.
So to add to that, well, I ain't got anything to add, but I will say, do you think a coffee shop exists in the world where they grow their own? Like, wouldn't it be? He gets me every time for the last literally 7 years. Do you think that there's a coffee shop that grows their own coffee? Like, wouldn't it be sweet? Like, if we were in Kenya and in the back of the place, they just had the coffee plants and.
Is the United States, we can't grow coffee beans here? I never hear of that.
I don't know. I don't think it's the right environment.
I've heard good things coming out of the farming industry. In the future, we're going to be moving towards more of the greenhouse process. Maybe at some point, Tired and Old could have their own coffee shop where we have a big old greenhouse. We have to get out to Africa at some point. We have to.
Dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, I'm wilding out now. Anytime we start talking about the longer term visions, longer term opportunities, our coffee brands and everything like that, it's on. Yeah, my Uber driver, he's from Kenya, and he's like, y'all just got to get out. Y'all just got to get out here.
To Kenya?
To Kenya, yeah. He said it's a great place to start in Africa too.
Africa gets such a bad rep, and people just lump it together. Africa's way bigger than the United States. It's giant on the map.
Is it bigger than North America, you think, or no?
I would say no, because Canada's bigger than the United States if you exclude Alaska.
That didn't work.
How was your coffee?
I probably had 20 sips, maybe 15 sips. To answer your question, right now, I will admit, I don't have an incredible aftertaste in my mouth. And so I feel like I need to keep drinking it to prevent the aftertaste. Because people say coffee breath. I've always wondered, what coffee breath? Nah, this stuff's too good. But I think right now, I really understand coffee breath. And some coffees, I think, produce it more. As far as the actual flavor goes, pretty good. I think more on it, but that's my initial thing. I don't know if I answered your question. This coffee shop, I really appreciate how pretty it is, actually, more now that we're on camera here.
So, when you're drinking scotch, a good scotch will sit on your palate for 10 to 15 minutes after.
Really?
Yeah, after.
Oh, so maybe it's a sign of good coffee? Oh.
Now, what we have to get into, is it a bad aftertaste? That wouldn't be good. I didn't like the aftertaste of Lefroy. So maybe my palate wasn't up to the expertise level it needed to be to truly appreciate those flavors that were coming through. For me, well, I can't assess the caffeine content, that's for sure, because with this coffee specifically, it's extremely flavorful. This has more flavor than the blonde roast at Starbucks.
Your fly was undone that whole time, by the way. Yeah, I think.
You have a name for this series yet?
Oh, I don't even want to know what we call the first one.
The roast.
Roasted. We're gonna have to start calling these WAP House. WAP House. Wapple House, WAP beans, wet bean, the wettest beans, really roasted, toasty, tasty wet beans. And that's the point where I realized
So I'm drinking the blended Van Gogh, vanilla, almond, and honey, and it tastes absolutely excellent. Guess what country he's from?
Is it Italy?
Netherlands. Shout out Colin. All right, let's take these espresso shots.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Cheers. Happy Thanksgiving.
Well, that's Joplin Avenue for you. What would you rate it overall? I love the location. I love how big the coffee shop is. They rent it out for private parties. I love their variety of drinks. I love the ambiance, the decorations. I do like the coffee. The environment's good. I like the people that hang around here.
And I think I mentioned before that sometimes I have trouble with like craft or like local coffee shop employees. Like sometimes they like rub me the wrong way. But here I don't get that. Generally, I really like the employees here. They seem like pretty down to earth. So yeah, that's another thing they got going for them.
And they also sell artwork, which I think is cool.
Oh, true.
And they sell the body of Van Gogh. If we're gonna throw decibels in there, I'll move it up to an 8.5.
Nice. I'm gonna say 8 for this one. I do. I'm up there, but yeah, 8. 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. So that averages to an 8.25 out of 10.
Nice.
Cool.
So yeah, Joplin Avenue, our home city. Thank you.
Thank you.